I swear to God, this gun is cursed. I just did the whole review, and now I'm going to redo it. because I got so damn scatterbrained. Springfield Armory Hellcat. Coming to the table. A lot later than everyone else. I know. Is what it is. There's a couple reasons for that, and we'll get into it. But first, let's stay more on topic, and we're going to try and film this again. I chose the windiest day of the year to do a lot of the filming for this gun. And actually lost a camera. I didn't lose it. I mean, it's still here. This is the old Sony Handycam. It's been with me through hell and back. And today, it got chunked pretty hard and broke the inside screen. And that's literally happened every time I take the Hellcat out. Like, every time I try to freaking film with it, you guys are seeing footage in there. It's just always windy or it's hot. I ended up incredibly ill during this time. Like, I just can't win for losing, it seems like. So, we're going to start again, and we're going to try to stay a little more on topic. If you hear my chair squeaking, I'm sorry, it's a squeaky chair. Springfield Armory Hellcat. This is the OSP model. If you're going to get one, I recommend it because it's only a few dollars more. MSRP $569 on the non-OSP model, $599 on the OSP model. Expect to pay around $500 to $525 for them. Not that expensive. 17.9 ounces. Thank you, Springfield Armory. Well done. 6 inches long, 3-inch barrel, 1 inch wide. That's freaking awesome. 4 inches tall. And of course, because we have to talk about it, it came out to compete with the 365. Yeah, we know. Guess what we got on the table? 365 XL. Guess what? Not my gun. Back out. Back out of the picture. We're talking about the Hellcat right now. We're going to try and talk about the Hellcat. I'm sure I'll get off topic again. But isn't that just a dang good looking pistol? Especially for Springfield Armory. They kind of make some ugly blocky guns sometimes, but like, oof. Oof. Look at those sights. Let's talk about those. U-notched rear sight, tritium front sight. Rear sight does not glow in the dark. It is not tritium, just U-notched. Still don't know if I love it, but I can tell you, I pick up the target well and I shoot it well. Pinpoint accuracy, no. Incredibly good accuracy, yes. Firepower, 11+1 in the Magadoodle, in the flush fit. Awesome. One better than the 365, don't care. 13+1 in the extended magazine. And guess what? Not sure how I feel about that magazine. As with most extended magazines, I don't like it. It's not a sleeve. It's not a janky sleeve. But it's also got some slop in it. And that's just not my favorite. I can feel it whenever I'm gripping on it. Whenever it recoils, it kind of moves around in there. And I just don't like it. If you're going to do a sleeve, do it like the XDS sleeves. It's not just a base plate extender. It's an actual mechanical sleeve that you can be removed or stacked or whatever. That's how you do it. And unlike like the Taurus mags and some of the others I've seen, this one doesn't freaking move. Like, it doesn't go anywhere. You have to put some actual force on it to get it to slide down. And so it stays put, which I love. Whoops. Incredibly good looks. Trigger is supposed to be like 5.5 pounds. It's closer to 6 pounds. Is it good? Yeah. Is it the best? No. First of all, we'll just get right down to it. I don't like flat triggers. This one isn't completely flat, little rounded there at the bottom, so that helps protect my finger. But I really have a bad habit of angling my finger downwards and getting down in there and then pinching my damn finger. The one thing that can be said about this is, let me get up closer to you and let me hit the camera there. It is incredibly crisp. The reset is very short, and it does not break all the way rearward, which I appreciate because I am not a huge fan of triggers that break all the way to the rear. I don't have big hands, I have long fingers though, and that can make it harder for me to manipulate. All in all, yeah, the trigger just works. I'm not amazed by it. It's squared away, it works, it's durable so far. I'm glad the blade safety doesn't really protrude. Because I don't like them. Never have liked them. Of course, if you've never seen a Springfield taken down, they are pretty much all the same. Yeah. Lock the slide back. Flip that little lever up. Drop it. Discharge. A lot of people don't like that. I don't care. This gun's incredibly dirty. Dual captive recoil spring. Of course. Yeah, get out of there. Get out of there. And normally, a polished feed ramp. I promise, it's polished under there. It's just, I shoot the crap out of this gun. And I should tell you something. I don't just shoot it for the review. It's not just for fun. Or, it is just for fun. Maybe. Interesting. Put her back together here. Boop, boop. Yeah, squared away trigger. It works. Let's see. I noticed that, like, all the Springfields that I've had so far, whenever I first got the magazines, they were very tight, which is okay. I believe they're made by Metgard, not entirely certain. They're incredibly nice quality, though. Springfield has their magazines squared away. I love the polished mags. But they are always incredibly tight whenever you first load them. These ones broke in really fast, though, which is nice. I don't have any complaints about them now. But for about the first 100 rounds, man, they were just kind of a big old stiff sack of poop. They were a little constipated. Of course, again, it's the OSP model. And thank you, Springfield Armory. On the OSP model, I get to maintain my rear sight. What's one of my biggest gripes about all these guns is whenever you make me take off the rear sight. That's stupid. But thank you, Springfield Armory, for allowing me to maintain my rear sight. That's awesome, because a lot of these red dots that they're throwing on there, a lot of people throw on their guns, they have a 12-hour shut-off time. You wake up in the middle of the night because it's been in your nightstand for a couple months. You pull it out because you think you hear a bad guy, and guess what? Your red dot's off. A lot of them have one touch. That's awesome. Kicks back on. But a lot of times you're just fumbling around in the dark looking for a sight. And so on this, you get a wonderful tritium night sight. And you get to maintain your sight picture, which is that's important to me. I know it's not important to everyone, but like you should still have backup iron sights, and I appreciate that. We'll just get into kind of like the philosophy of this gun. I think for me and for most people, it's just going to be an everyday carry gun. This isn't a range toy. This isn't your like, oh, I'm going to reach out and touch them at 70 yards type of thing. It's mainly a carry gun. And it's been my carry gun for about 6 months. Now here's the interesting thing. This holster is not made for this gun. And I've been carrying it this way for a while now. This is made for the XDS. These are the Outbags holsters that are specifically made for the XDS. That's all I have is Outbags holsters. And a lot of people keep asking me, well, why don't you get the crossbreed or whatever? Honestly, because I like supporting Outbags. They've been really good to me for the past 6 years now, and so that's what I carry. And whenever they come out with a Hellcat holster, I'll be all over it. But I can tell you, the fit is tight, it's really good. So it works well in a carry holster, it works well in a carry system. You barely notice it. Again, 18 ounces, very light. The one thing I didn't talk about, I forgot, I'm 30, I'm still scatterbrained. Look at this. Whoop up. Look at that mag release. Look at that. Isn't that the best? Thank you so much, Springfield. And guess what? It's reversible. The grip texture, everyone made a big deal about. I don't need to talk about it. You guys have all heard about it. It's very good. I don't think it's anything to write home about. I think that Taurus has a really nice, aggressive skateboard texture if you want to go right down into it. I think their grip's a little bit better. But I think this one's perfectly acceptable. It doesn't hurt your skin. And then whenever you do bear down on it, it does feel like it bites into your hand a little bit better. So yeah, absolutely. Or like, it's a carry gun. Everyday carry. I've been doing it for 6 months now, off and on. I have been carrying some other guns just for the review purposes. But like, it's been so good to me. I really don't have a lot of complaints about this gun. It has been a good gun. It's been 100% reliable with every ammo. In fact, today I was laughing so bad because I was out at the range and it was blowing 100 miles an hour. I was like, oh, what ammo do I have? Ah, crap. Sacrilege. Pfft. Whatever, don't care. It shot well. Had to get a drink, dudes. It's 101 outside and it's 84 in my office. Because I have to turn all the fans off so you guys don't hear the fan noise, because I'm a professional. I'm a sidetrack professional, but I'm a professional. How about accuracy? It's probably pretty good. I wouldn't know, because as you're seeing in the onset footage there, I'm an idiot and I decided to go out in 45-mile-an-hour winds. That's 7 yards. I'm not proud of that. You guys are seeing up there, up there, how miserable it was out there. I was swinging and waving around, and I was absolutely uncomfortable trying to shoot. 7 yards standing again, quite a bit better. But even so, man, like this is not good. That's crappy. I'm sorry. One, I'm recovering. Two, it was windy. I don't know whatever other excuses I could use. The gun is freaking accurate. I shoot it well normally. I just wasn't shooting it well right then. Like, it happens to me occasionally. I just don't shoot well. Especially on the road to recovery here, I've been shooting pretty poorly. It's been a big concern. It's been on my mind a lot. My legs still aren't working great. I'm still pretty shaky. And so it's kind of hard for me to stand and hold a gun, especially whenever the wind's beating the crap out of me. So no, not the best accuracy. Is it capable of good accuracy? Yeah, I've shot it like just kind of around on targets on still that you're seeing in the videos, and I do just fine. I think it's great from 7 to 15 yards. Anything after that, you kind of struggle, but let's face it, in most cases where this gun's going to be used, hopefully never, but in most cases it's going to be within 3 yards. And it works. Man, it works. Boy, it's a good sight picture. I thought I was going to hate it. Dog crap, ugly rear sight. But it just works. Again, it ate everything I fed at it. It's lightweight. It's durable. Everyone keeps talking about how snappy it is. I went on the internet. This is written reviews. I don't watch YouTube reviews of guns because I don't want to plagiarize. But everyone keeps saying it's snappy. I don't feel that. Everyone's like, oh, it's snappier than the 365. Maybe. I didn't notice. So, yeah, I guess if they feel that way, that's cool. I respect that. I thought it shot pretty smooth, pretty level-headed. Had multiple women shoot the gun. Dalen shot it. She said it was snappy, but not any snappier than like some of the other guns we were shooting that day. Because it's definitely got a little bark. It doesn't meow. It's a Hellcat, not a Hell Kitten. And let's talk. I mean, like, it's a carry gun. Whenever the adrenaline's pumping and you're cranking down on that thing, I don't think you're going to notice the recoil. So says me. So says this guy behind the chair. I could be wrong. You could feel it. But yeah, carry gun. Bug out system, probably not. Glock 19, Springfield XDM, Smith & Wesson M&P full size. Like, those are probably my go-to guys. The Jonix full-size models, whatever they are, TPS, FX, whatever alphanumeric crap is going on. They're all good. I don't think I would personally carry this for a bug out. Truck gun, maybe. Kind of expensive, kind of a short sight picture. But it's, like I said, it's a carry gun to me. Whatever you use it for, rock it. It's been excellent for me so far. I'm not here to talk about the politics of Springfield. I just don't want to hear it. I'm not here to rag on anybody. I'm just here to tell you my findings with the firearm. Competitive options, yeah, there's a shiteload, isn't there? Woof, holy cow. My chair got springy on me. Holy Jesus. Yeah, there's a ton of competitive options. For one, of course, the 365. Not necessarily in that configuration. Just the standard 365 is pretty dang good. I'm not a huge fan of the XL. The finish is already kind of coming off on this one. I don't like flat triggers. I've said it before. The Ruger LC9S will always be one of those for me. The EC9 now, the stripped down model. It's quite a bit cheaper. Me personally, I don't think you're ever going to get rid of the XDS for me. I still love this gun. That one's in 45 ACP. And then, of course, you know, the Glock 43, which I swear to God, I'm going to get on the table one of these days. I always say I'm going to put it on the table, and then I lose it. I have no idea where I put it. But in its place, Taurus G2C G2S, also incredibly good, very nice size. and about half the price. I mean, you can see you're looking at them. They're all about the same size. I've always said the Ruger's a little big and heavy, but they shoot well. This is the LC9S, one that I'm restoring right now, and it works really well. Springfield Armory XDS and 9mm. It's a little bit heavier, and so it gives you a little more control, a little bit longer grip. Like, there's a million of them out there. I don't have a problem with any of them. I think you should carry what you like. I could probably throw 5 or 6 more up on the table and be okay with any of them. But this is a review of the Hellcat, so let's keep it Hellcat oriented. And I gotta tell you, like, I've had a lot of good luck with it. I'm gonna continue to carry it. That's end of story. Do I like this gun? Yeah, a lot. Would I continue to own this gun? Yeah, I will. Am I gonna continue to carry this gun? Yes, of course. I mean, that's all there is to it. I don't need to make some big, long, stupid review over this gun. It's been said a million times, a million ways. Some people like it, some people don't. It's not going to sell as well as the SIG because, let's face it, SIG has a little bit more money to get their name out there. A little bit better company in terms of its reputation. Springfield's had some problems with the gun community, and the politics of that kind of damaged their name. A lot of people don't like that it's a Croatian-made pistol. Doesn't bother me a bit. I'm just here to shoot the thing and say whether I like it or not. That magazine release, I'm sorry, is just perfect. It's phenomenal. It's reversible. It's excellent. There's nothing about it that I don't like. I mean, that's just all there is to it. I really do like this gun. If I had one criticism, I would definitely say probably the trigger is not my favorite. It's crisp. It's good. It's too heavy for me. I just like a lighter trigger. I like the LC9S trigger. Even though it's mushy, it's much better in my opinion. But like I said, crisp break, and it works perfectly. That's my one tiny little criticism of the gun. I know a lot of people are on and on and on about that whole like competing with the SIG thing. Yeah, it was obviously made to compete with the SIG. Is it doing it? In my opinion, yeah, absolutely. In terms of sales, nah, not really. It's an excellent gun, though. Rock it if you like it. So, I enjoy this pistol. Great uses, great value, 100% reliable, and I'm not paid to say it. I had to buy this gun. If I hated it, I would have traded it back in. So, there you go. Love it or leave it. Springfield Armory Hellcat. There's your review. I'm 6 months late. I'm way behind, but by God, I did it. So thank you guys so much. Good luck. God bless. And I will see you in the next review. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.